Hi students. So myself Dr. K. Shivaya, Department of Pharmacology, Shantiram College of Pharmacy, Nandyal. Our next topic is sulfonamides and codramide. Last class we discussed about basic principles involved in the chemotherapy. So in that chemotherapy, we can treat with that is antimicrobials and antibiotics. So regarding sulfonamides, you studied in organic chemistry or in chemistry or medicinal chemistry. This is sulfonilamide. So this is one of sulfonamide. So it consists of sulfur group and amine group, para-amino sulfonamide. So it is coming from the para-amino benzoic acid. These sulfonamides are coming from para-amino benzoic acid. These sulfonamides are first antimicrobial drugs. Okay. And the derivatives of sulfonilamide, derivatives of sulfonilamide containing sulfonamido ring SO2 and NH2. Structurally and chemically related to para-amino benzoic acid. Structure is similar to many drugs, thiazides, acetazolamide, dapsone, and sulfonides, etc. How to the physical properties? Let's say white powder, acidic in nature, and water soluble with phases. However, indications, practical uses are very few these days. Come to the history, how these sulfonamide first discovered. So one of the dye that is prontosil red, this one. These prontosil red was the first one effective in streptococcal infection in mice by that is Domark. Already in the history, the basic principles of chemotherapy lo already కొంచెం హిస్టరీలో మీకు ఇది చెప్పారు. Domark from the prontosil, he derived the sulfonamide. In 1937, the prontosil was broken down into release the sulfonilamide. So many sulfonides were produced. The prontosil was broken and to form the metabolite. తీసుకోవడం వల్ల ఏంగా మారుతుంది sulfonilamide. This is that. So come to the classification of sulfonamides drugs. Short acting, so they have only 4 to 8 hours only. So the drug is sulfadiazine. Intermediate 8 to 12 hours, sulfamethoxazole. Long acting drugs. So the duration, this is the duration, 7 days, sulfadoxine, sulfamethoxyrazine. And a special purpose, depending upon the infection and situation, we can use these drugs. Sulfacetamide sodium, silver sulfadiazine, sulfasalazine, and mefenide. So these are all these classification given in the Tripathi, Essential of Medical Pharmacology. Author is Tripathi. As per Sharma textbook, given orally and orally non-absorbable, orally absorbable. So orally absorbable drugs. So oral absorbable drugs are sulfadiazine, sulfacetamide, sulfamethoxazole, sulfaxazole, and intermediate acting 8 to 12 hours sulfamethoxazole and sulfamoxazole, and orally long acting sulfadoxine, sulfamethoxyrazine, and orally non-absorbable, that is sulfasalazine or polasalazine and valsalazine, and topical agents silver sulfadiazine, mefenide, and sulfacetamide sodium. So these are all topical agents. Come to the mechanism of action of these sulfonamide drugs. See, in the bacteria, the pteridine plus para-aminobenzoic acid to form the dihydroteroic acid. First, I can discuss this. These dihydroteroic acid combined with the glutamate to form the dihydrofolic acid. This dihydrofolic acid reduction takes place. That's why 2 more hydrogen are added. That's why it is a tetrahydrofolic acid. So in the presence of tetrahydrofolate reductase. So what is the use of these tetrahydrofolic acid? It is useful for the synthesis of nucleic acid. Nucleic acid basic pairs ఉన్నాయి కదా, uracil, thymidine, and methionine. So these for this synthesis it is required tetrahydrofolic acid. So pyrimidines ki ఉపయోగపడుతుంది tetrahydrofolic acid అనేది. So that's why nucleic acid synthesis లో ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. But these sulfonamides to inhibit the formation of dihydrofolic acid. The sulfonamides drugs to inhibit the dihydrofolic acid, that is the dihydroteroic acid. So దీన్ని అంటారు dihydrofolic acid synthesis లేదా dihydroteroic acid synthesis. రెండు అనొచ్చు. Folic acid synthesis అన్న dihydroteroic acid synthesis అన్న ఒకటే. So these sulfonamides to inhibit this enzyme, so there is no formation of dihydroteroic acid. Then followed up, there is no formation of dihydrofolic acid. If the dihydrofolic is not formed, tetrahydrofolic is not formed, so there is no formation of nucleic acids. Nothing but RNA, DNA is not formed. So in DNA, RNA form kakunte for the further protein synthesis not formed. Then you come to the in man and nothing but in human beings, what happened? So the folic acid, F9 folic acid, these folic acid in the presence of directly, this is it is in happen in the bacteria, it is happen in our human beings, mammalian human beings. So the folic acid in the presence of dihydrofolate reductase converted into tetrahydrofolic acid directly. This is directly. So this tetrahydrofolic acid again it is used in the human RNA and human DNA synthesis. Okay. So these sulfonamides inhibit this dihydroteroic acid synthesis లేదా folic acid synthesis అని అంటాం. Okay. Dihydrofolate reductase enzyme ni inhibit చేసిందంటే we can discuss later. So this so the pteridine and PABA and combined, this we can call as dihydroteroic acid combined with the glutamic to form the dihydrofolic acid. So pteridine plus PABA to form this is combined to form the dihydroteroic acid plus again you combined with the glutamic acid, these dihydroteroic acid to form the dihydrofolic acid. Fine. These the sulfonamide base. So instead of PABA, instead of PABA, our sulfonamide binded, our sulfonamide drug binded. Okay, understood? Or so the enzyme it is not work. So that's why it is enzyme fooled. మాకు కొన్ని డ్రగ్స్ ఈ డైరెక్ట్ యాసిడ్ సింథసిస్ డైరెక్ట్ ఎంజైమ్ అయినా బైండ్ అయ్యి ఇన్హిబిట్ చేస్తాయి. కొన్ని డ్రగ్స్ వచ్చేసి ఫ్యూ డ్రగ్స్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ పారామినో బెంజోయిక్ యాసిడ్ ఇట్స్ బైండ్ టు ది టెరిడిన్. పారామినో ఎందుకంటే స్ట్రక్చరల్ గా సిమిలర్ గా ఉండటం వలన పారామినో బెంజోయిక్ యాసిడ్ అండ్ సల్ఫోనమైడ్ బేస్ స్ట్రక్చర్ సిమిలర్ గా ఉండటం వలన ఇది టెరిడిన్ తో బైండ్ అవుతుంది. ఇలా బైండ్ అవడం వలన that enzyme not act on this, so there is no formation of dihydroteroic acid, then followed up it will not bind. If it is bind, but it will not form the dihydrofolic acid. This is the happen. Bacteria normally picks up PABA from the surrounding to synthesize the folic acid. Inhibition of bacterial folic acid synthesis from PABA. Competitive inhibition. మీకు చెప్పానండి వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఇన్హిబిషన్. ఇప్పుడు టెరిడిన్ అనేది ఉంది ఎక్కువగా ఏది బైండ్ అవుతుందో, ఇప్పుడు సల్ఫోనమైడ్ అనే డ్రగ్ ఎక్కువగా బైండ్ అదనుకో ఇది ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ఒకవేళ పాప ఎక్కువ బైండ్ అదనుకో ఇది ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. వై నో హ్యూమన్ effect performed folic acid by human evidence of because the PABA antagonizes the sulfonamide, only the organism synthesizing the folic acid. మన బాడీలో డైరెక్ట్ గా డైహైడ్రోఫోలిక్ యాసిడ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది వితౌట్ పాబా ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్. This is the thing. Specifically, sulfonamide inhibits the synthesis of folates in bacterial organisms. సో దీన్నే మనం బ్రాడ్గా ఏం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు అంటే టు ఇన్హిబిట్ ది న్యూక్లిక్ యాసిడ్ సింథసిస్, అంతే కదా. ఇప్పుడు దీస్ టెట్రాహైడ్రోఫోలిక్ యాసిడ్ ఇస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఎసెన్షియల్ ఫర్ ద సింథసిస్ ఆఫ్ థైమిడిన్ అండ్ యూరిడిన్ అండ్ ప్యూరిన్స్. సో ప్యూరిన్ పిరిమిడిన్స్ కి సింథసిస్ అవసరం. అవి లేనప్పుడు హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్? సో న్యూక్లిక్ యాసిడ్ సింథసిస్. సో సల్ఫోనమైడ్స్ యాంటీ బ్యాక్టీరియల్ ప్రాపర్టీ, bacteriostatic against gram positive and gram negative bacteria. So bactericide in urine. So these are the susceptible organisms are sensitive and few strains. So these are all bacteria affected and chlamydia, trachoma, lymphoblasma vericarum, and inclusion of conjunctivitis. Also actinomyces and nocardia, so it is used, and protozoa plasmodium will be affected, and toxoplasmosis and some other diseases it will affect in this combination. Resistance. So this is the antibacterial activity, which microorganisms it will act. Both. So bacteriostatic, what is the bacteriostatic? To inhibit the growth of the bacteria, not bactericidal, only bacteriostatic.